Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome back in our channel. Mad Corner here. And for this episode, we are back here in Japan. And our destination is one of my low-key favorite because it is always being overshadowed by Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, or the Golden Triangle as they say. Some contents out there are saying that this city is quite boring and it's none other than Nagoya. Let's cut that narrative because that's not true. All because you can get the city vibe here without that much of foot traffic, which I absolutely love. If you want to have a cultural way, then do the Shirakawa Go trip. If you're talking about shopping, Sakae is an absolute beast. And when it comes to thrifting, our highest video is from here, and it's none other than the Book of Super Bazaar Kane's Mall. In short, you can do a lot of stuff, but let's reserve those angles for our future uploads. Concentrating on this video would be your first hour after landing here at Chubu Centrair International Airport, and I will lead you on how to go to Nagoya City. By the way, we are staying at Kuretake in Premium Nagoya, so if you are quite curious about that hotel, don't worry because I'm going to show and share it to you. A quick tip every time you visit Japan is to complete the Visit Japan web QR code. That will serve as your immigration clearance and customs declaration. Trust me, it will save you some of your time, and if you were not able to do it, then you have to fill up some papers like this. Behind me is the arrival lounge here in Chubu Centrair International Airport. So this is what you are going to encounter after all of the processes and getting your luggage. It is not that big compared to Fukuoka or Tokyo, obviously, but it gets the job done. We've done this before and we're going to repeat it, of course, to show you all of the steps that you need to do to have a smooth transition from the airport going to the city. So first things first, we have to get our cash, and on this area, there's an ATM. This is just a matter of personal preference because again, I really don't like bringing cash in the airport, so my best way is to just withdraw money once I arrive in our destination. And for us, we're always using GCash card simply because they have a good conversion rate and the ATM fee is quite bearable, which is around 660 yen. That's like what, around 200 pesos. We already have our cash now. For 50,000 yen, the damage is 19,822.65. Again, I was using the GCash card. Now I just need to prepare my travel wallet because my regular wallet is different from the one that we're using every time we travel. Now, off we go to our next stop. I feel like this episode will serve like an online walkthrough on how to deal with this Chubu Centrair International Airport, which is totally fine with me. Just outside, on your left, you will see this escalator. This is where you want to go right away. Let's go to second floor. And then on your left again, you will see Terminal 2. This is quite crucial for us because we always wanted to make sure that we are connected through the internet, right? So this is the place where we are going to get or acquire our pocket Wi-Fi that we book via klook.com. So if you have any travel needs or travel necessities such as pocket Wi-Fi again, or eSIM, or any travel needs, please consider using klook.com and take advantage of our promo code MADCornerKlook to enjoy that 3 to 5% discount. Again, that's Mad Corner Klook, and don't forget to use it. All you have to do is present this QR code and then that's it. I made an error here. I accidentally put Hokkaido as our pickup point for our pocket Wi-Fi, which is totally wrong. Now I have to pivot things here, and I might need to resort to this Japan Wi-Fi package deal that they have. For 880 yen per day, that would be 1 gig. I might get the basic one for 1 gig per day, 880 Japanese yen. Well, that is a first time for us. Everything will always have a first, right? For us, we accidentally chose the wrong airport for the pickup, but the drop-off was correct, which is Chubu Centrair International Airport. However, the staff was kind enough to check with their supervisor if they can still provide me that pocket Wi-Fi that was already paid, all because the drop-off was correct. Luckily, the supervisor gave us a green light, so we ended up having our pocket Wi-Fi here. In short, I didn't need to pay anything because of my error. Lesson learned, always double or triple check the details that you are entering or picking while booking your stuff. Now let's head back outside because this is the correct way. Start walking to the main station or the train station, and as you can see, that is the bridge that we have to walk through. After a long flight, there's a good chance that you will be hungry, right? For starting this walk, you can actually eat here. This is the Flight of Dreams, which is quite special, I would say. Once you land here at Chubu Centrair International Airport, it has multiple restaurants if you want to eat. There's udon, Starbucks, and more down here. Alright, so you will definitely have tons of options here. If you are in need of a quick bite, then this place definitely got you. Part of the Japan culture will be gacha, and they have it here for you guys. Let's have a quick look. I don't know how much. 500 yen. 500 yen, you can try your luck if you want to grab something in here. I just wanted to add as well in this episode that we created a Facebook group. So if you have any questions or if there's something that you want to share to us, like your recent purchase, the watch, or a store that you want to share to everybody, please don't hesitate and join our Facebook group. I'll put the link on the description box down below, and it will be pinned in the comment section too. If you're curious about the weather during September, then this can be the answer to that. And the date today is September 25, 2025. And very vivid in this video that it is cloudy day indeed. Last month we were in Tokyo and the summer heat wave was different. It was a monster. I think that's the best way for me to describe it, because last year I was in Fukuoka during August. It was not that bad. Tokyo hits different, man. But the important thing is today, September, weather is starting to be more pleasant. For me, no need for jackets. A simple t-shirt will do. I'm not just sure when the night comes in and the temperature might drop. So we're going to see later. After walking around 3 to 5 minutes, we are finally here at Terminal 1. This will serve as the spot where you can ride the train going to the city. Once you enter, you can definitely feel a sudden change of vibe in here. This part is quite important because that's where we came in, right? That's the entrance. And then moving on this side would be the ticketing system, right? For trains over there on your left. And then on this area, that's where you can get your IC card. Well, if it's your first time being here in Japan, IC card is a reloadable card that you will use for transportation. That's the main method. And here in Nagoya, it's going to be the Manak card. You can attain one by buying at that area, alright, for 2,000 yen. But the 500 will serve as your deposit and the 1,500 will be charged in your card. And that 500 yen is a refundable deposit. You just have to return your card on that area where you bought it, and then that's it. They will give you 500 yen back. For me, I suggest you guys keep it because you don't know, you might go back here and you can definitely use it again. It has a lifespan of 10 years as far as I know. Finally, you've covered most of the things that you need, from cash, being connected to the internet with that pocket Wi-Fi, and you already have your IC card. Let's say that's the story. Next thing that you need to have would be this. This is the Meitetsu Chubu Centrair Airport Express ticket. And I booked mine via Klook for 900 yen or around 350 pesos. And compared to buying your ticket here physically on that area, it will cost you around 1,400 yen or close to 600 pesos. So imagine the difference. If you will just book it ahead of time, you can actually save some of your money. And to make your lives easier, I'll be putting the link as well on the description box down below. Another important thing about that ticket is that once you click the link through klook.com, it will give you this interface, and then you just have to use or tap this ticket, and then it will give you another QR code. You just have to remember that after tapping it, you have like 5 minutes to use this one. So again, be mindful of the time. Hi, QR code. Hi. Hi, arigato. You saw the process. It was easy as ABC. You just have to tap the QR code, that's it. And then once you enter, you will see this area. You have the green on your right and then red on your left. You want to pick the red one on your left because this is where you're going to ride the train going to Nagoya City. Finally, we are here in Nagoya Station, boys and girls, and just go to the west gate and then use the QR code again that you can produce from the Klook link that you have, and that will lead you to the exit area. You just need to apply the same rule, go to the west gate, and then use the QR code from the Klook ticket. And then here is the QR code section. Just tap it here, then off you go. I'm not gonna lie, man, I'm really hungry now, but we have to go to our hotel first. Finally, folks, we are out of the train station and here is Nagoya. Honestly, I do miss this place. It gives the city vibes, definitely, but your personal space won't be invaded. In short, not much of a crowd. While we have the red light, folks, I was looking on this area and there's Komeo, right? And then right across, there's a Fresa Inn, which we stayed back in our Tokyo Summer series. I kind of liked it. And they also gave us a 2,000 yen cash back. If you want to know more about the looks of what are the rooms inside Fresa Inn, I'll be putting the link on the description box down below so you can check it after this episode. During this time of the day, it's safe to say that t-shirt is more than enough for you to be comfortable because the weather is quite pleasant. That's the best thing for September. It's not cold, it's not hot, so it just hits the perfect note. It has been a solid 10 to 15 minute walk from the Nagoya station going to our hotel. But again, that's fine. But at least I'm letting you know, you should know that you have to walk the extra minute. We are starting to see some signs of Kuretake Inn. It's just right after this Lawson. So convenience and then a lot of restaurants around it. Now here we go. This is where we are going to stay. Kuretake Inn Premium Nagoya. Let's see. Oh, okay. Card? Oh. Okay. It was a smooth checking in experience here in Kuretake Inn Premium Nagoya. I booked this one directly to their website because that's where I can get the pay-in counter option. Meaning, once you check in, that's the time that you will have to pay. There's no additional charge and I used my GCash card. I'll be staying here for 4 nights and 5 days and I only paid for 36,860 yen. The amount that was charged to me by GCash is 14,422.87. Converting it to US dollars, it would be around 248 USD. It has the same setup with Smile Hotel and Sotetsu Fresa Inn. After checking in, you just have to get some of their stuff like cotton buds, coffee if you're drinking, razor, toothbrush, comb, all of the necessities are there in the ground floor. They will also confirm what are the dates that you want during your stay for them to clean up your room. They informed us that they will start cleaning by 10 a.m. From 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. they also have this happy hour free drink, self-service at the cafeteria down below. They also have a laundry room at the 3rd floor, and if you want to take that service, you have to pay for an additional 300 yen, and the drying service would cost you 100 yen. One more thing, on the 2nd floor, they have this public bath, and they said that it starts at 7 a.m. And for the ladies' bath, you have to ask for the pin at the front desk. I will confirm later if they will allow people like us who has visible tattoos. Enough talking, time to show you the room. Upon entering, you will be greeted by this awkward cut that we have, and then on your right side you can see where you can leave your clothes and your shoes later in this area. And then moving forward, you will see that the space on this pathway, I would say, is not as wide to what we had back in Sotetsu Fresa Inn and Smile Hotel, but the approach of the room is more modern compared to the others that we've tried before. And judging the size of this entire room, it's not that small. However, it's not that big as well. So it kind of works as the middle ground. By the looks of it, our luggage won't have enough space if we're going to fully open it on this area. But on this one, it kind of works. It will definitely work on this area. Wi-Fi is very responsive, and my view here would be buildings. That's it. I haven't checked the restroom, so let's all check it together. And yeah, quite standard, I would say. Almost the same size. No. It hits the middle ground of the Appa Hotel and Sotetsu Fresa Inn / Smile Hotel. Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, they are already provided. Hand foam, it's here too. This is decent. And for the price that we paid, I feel like we can get something bigger with other hotels. But for the sake of trying it, we are here. For the entire Nagoya trip, we are going to wear the SBSC 009 that we bought back in Akihabara. This is a Japan exclusive watch. Most likely every time we travel, I'm using this one, all because of its versatility and its GMT complication. You can easily track multiple time zones, and having that white dial, it's ridiculous how easy I can mix and match my clothes with this watch. That's why I really love it. Now it's time for us to fulfill our cravings. It's our first day, and there's a good chance that you already have an idea of what's going to be our first snack. And just like that, we are back in our base. I was able to verify with their staff that if you have a tattoo, you can still use the public bath. If there's no one else there and you are alone, by the time that somebody comes in while you're using it, you have to cover up your tattoos. So yes, you can use it, but there are some restrictions. Before we end this episode, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. And if you are not yet subscribed in our channel, please do so by clicking the red button or gray button down below that says subscribe. And if you don't want to do that or you're not yet ready, that's totally fine. You being here watching this video is more than enough. I know a lot of you guys watching this video, this is all because of the shopping, probably wrist pieces. And if you want to have that real-time update, please follow us on Instagram. Every time we travel, I post whatever I saw on those stores. And if you have any suggestions, you can message me there or comment down below. I would love to hear it from you. That sums up our first episode here in Nagoya during September of 2025. I'm just going to devour my snack in peace, and hopefully I'll see you again next week for another upload. Bad Corner, I'm out!